And as I came back to the United States, I learned more about that crime and the terrible tragedy, and learned more about who we lost that day. The police officer, who was a 13-year veteran of the police force, was a 3-time recipient of Police Officer of the Year, was a father of 5, and who had triplets. And the reason he was working at that jewelry store was because he was trying to make extra money for his family. And I learned more about the other Wes, the fact that we had so much more in common than just our name. We both grew up in single-parent households. We both were around the same age. We both had troubles academically and also discipline troubles in our neighborhoods. And it really prompted me to want to learn more. So one day I decided to write him a note in prison, and really to my surprise, a month later, I get a note back from Jessup Correctional Institution, from Wes Moore, and that was really how the journey began.
How far apart did you grow up?
We actually, we both grew up in different areas within Maryland. Actually, when I was 5 years old, after my father passed away. My father passed away when I was 3 and a half. And then my mother then moved us up to the Bronx, where we would live with our grandparents in a small house up in the Bronx. And the Bronx was fascinating because at that time it was going through a lot of different transitions, particularly in the mid-1980s, late 1980s, with the introduction of crack cocaine and what that was doing to so many communities. And so we spent some time in the Bronx before my mother eventually moved us back down to Maryland. And Wes lived in different communities within Baltimore growing up. But by the time he was actually arrested, we were literally living in the same area within a half mile of each other.